Someone dropped a graphic into my work Slack at 9:14 in the morning, and I have not been the same since. One number on it, 19.7, fouls committed per yellow card. Argentina's number, this World Cup. England's number on the same graphic, 7.7. I stared at that gap until my coffee went cold. Same tournament, same rulebook, same pool of referees rotating through the same matches. And one team gets to commit almost 3 times the mischief before anyone in a black shirt even reaches for their pocket. I have watched this sport my whole life. I know what a coincidence looks like. This was not that. This was a group chat that ruined my whole morning, and I need everyone to be as furious about it as I am. Exhibit 1. Opening match, Argentina versus Algeria. Messi goes into Asa Mandi from behind and takes his leg out. No foul on the pitch. VAR looks. VAR decides it's not even worth a red card. 2 former professionals sat on television afterward and called it a clean, obvious sending off, live, on camera, in front of everyone. And Messi didn't miss a single minute for it. He went on to score 5 more goals like nothing happened, like the tape doesn't exist. Exhibit 2. And this is the one that actually made me put my phone down and just sit there. Round of 16, Egypt. Egypt score. VAR wipes it off the board for a foul in the build-up that half the stadium didn't even see. Egypt are up 2-0 with 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes from the biggest upset of the tournament. Argentina score twice, the second one in stoppage time. The exact kind of stoppage time nobody trusts anymore. Egypt's own manager stood at the podium afterward and said the word injustice out loud, on the record, with his country's federation backing every syllable of it. They formally asked FIFA to pull the officiating crew from the tournament. You don't do that over a bad Tuesday. You do that when you've watched something happen to you. Exhibit 3, and this one isn't even a judgment call. It's just arithmetic sitting there in plain sight. FIFA seeded the top 4 ranked teams into separate quarters months before a ball was kicked. Argentina, guaranteed the gentlest possible road, unable to face Spain, England, or France until the semifinal at the earliest. Call it a coincidence if you want. I've stopped being able to, and none of this is even new. Fans were saying the exact same thing in 2022, and a former national team manager stood on a stage at an actual awards ceremony and said, out loud, in public, that he believed the whole tournament had been built around one player winning it. Every 4 years. Same name, same result, same silence afterward. Now, technically, I have to tell you what the other side says, because that's apparently the job. FIFA's chief refereeing officer stood in front of cameras and said the department bends for nobody, answers to nobody, Argentina included. He'll point out England, Germany, and Iran also had calls go against them this tournament, which is true, and which changes absolutely nothing about the number 19.7 sitting there on my screen. He'll tell you fouls aren't a card factory, that a shirt tug and a reckless tackle land in the same column, but only one earns yellow. Fine, sure. Except somehow that math keeps landing the exact same way, for the exact same team, every single knockout round. I know how this looks. I know everyone's just mad because they're winning is the easiest sentence in football. But I watched Egypt go from 2-0 up to eliminated in 11 minutes. And I watched a man walk to a podium and use the word injustice, and none of that was in my head. Nobody has proven a conspiracy. I want to be honest about that, because the accusation is bigger than the evidence. And I'd rather say that than pretend otherwise. What I can tell you is that I'm not watching this cup as a neutral anymore, and neither is half the group chat that wrecked my Tuesday morning. The bracket, though. The bracket was rigged. That part isn't even an opinion.